What's up YouTube? My name's Eduardo, and nobody told me that September would be Robot Month. We got Astro Boy releasing this month, we also got Transformers 1, and then a week later we got the Wild Robot. So, since it's Robot Month, apparently I'm going to do a review on the, what are these? Transformers R.E.D. Robot Enhanced Design. So I got these from Ross, like December last year, and they cost me $11.99. So, but these are pretty cheap. I see them like on eBay. They're always under $25, so they're not too expensive, luckily. Also, look, the accessories are on the side. That's pretty cool. So we got Optimus Prime. Alright, non-converting figure. So, let's see if I like that or not. Actually, I prefer if they were to transform, but if this thing's good enough, then maybe I'll be fine with it, because I don't really transform the Transformers that often. So, the accessories on the side, he's got 2 sets of hands, Energon Axe, this Ion Blaster, and the Matrix of Leadership. And we got Megatron G1 designs. He comes with the mace, some extra hands, and Energon, I guess. And last but not least, Soundwave. Super cool guy. He's got a gun, a tape. I have no idea who this is. Could be Ravage. Could be that Rumble, I think, with the Earthquake guy. Maybe it's the bird. What's the bird called again? I forgot. And 2 trigger hands. So we're gonna do all 3 of these. I figure let's just knock them all out at once. Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, I didn't even look at the back of the box. Yep, that's pretty cool. And the chest opens. And the cassette doesn't transform. Also, that one's red. But this one slightly more orange. And Megatron. Alright, let's take them out of the box. Okay, so they're out of their packaging. And I can see why these guys aren't that sought after, and why they're still like pretty much MSRP online. But judging by appearances, they look pretty decent. Optimus Prime looks good. Soundwave, I think his gray might be kinda dark. Maybe if it was a shade lighter, he would look a little bit more accurate to the TV. And Megatron also, I mean, I don't really like his head that much. I feel like his face and helmet should be slightly different shades. Like his face should be white. But other than that, they're pretty decent looking Transformers, just based on aesthetics. But when you also, they look more matte, so I prefer them to be like shiny plastic, but I guess I'm fine with matte. But anyways, when you pick them up, they're well, Soundwave especially is really floppy. Like, you cannot do a kicking motion with Soundwave. I don't know, let me see these guys. Can these guys do it? Yeah, Megatron kinda can, but he doesn't get that much kicking range. Oh wait, maybe if I go like this. Alright. Megatron can somewhat kick. Let's see, Optimus. Also, he can somewhat kick, so... And he's got a double knee joint too. But, maybe it's just my copy of Soundwave that's messed up. But this guy's pretty floppy. Oh, and the turret, it comes off just by touching it. now it's on. Oh, if you turn it, it comes off more easily. Head's on a ball joint, I think. Yep. And his little... Oh, what's that? Little tape thing opens up, so that's pretty cool. I think these guys all have the same articulation. So let's just do Optimus. Actually, his chest panels can open up. I don't know how hard these can open. That's where the matrix goes. Alright, out of the way, Megatron. Let's see, let's go over this. Arms, 360, double jointed elbows. Doesn't look like single jointed elbows. He's got this bicep swivel. His hand is not on a ball joint, it's only, oh man, this isn't moving. Alright, once I get this stuck, it'll be able to move kind of up and down. What else? Shoulders can go up 90 degrees. And no waist swivel for any of them, so that's kind of bad. That's really bad. Double jointed knees, thigh swivel, and they all have pretty much the same leg. This one cannot. No pivot because of these things right here. This guy's got the best pivot, I think. Oh no, maybe it's not him. Who has the best pivot? Yeah, it's this guy. Soundwave's got the best pivot, but also he's the one that's fallen over the most of all these guys. These guys stand better. I mean, having the floppy legs doesn't affect his standing because his feet are so bottom heavy. Also, they all have like these imperfections. He's got them there. Anywhere else? They just have kind of like these parts that aren't perfect. Like right here, his two skirt waist things, they both have these white things. Alright. Anyways, let's just measure them. Oh. 6 inches, I think. They're all pretty much exactly 6 inches. Yep, 6 inches tall, so let's do those size comparisons so you can see how tall they are next to the usual lineup. Here's the Jakks-Pacific Mario movie Mario. There's Marvel Legends Spider-Man, Marvel Legends She-Hulk. She's way taller than these guys. Here's Starscream, and just for fun, here's the CDL-01 RC. Alright, so Soundwave gets his gun, and he gets 2 extra hands besides the fist hands. He gets a trigger holding hand for his gun, and he's got that like pointing finger for opening his like chest cavity area, so he can launch out those cassette tape transformers of his. And yeah, I'm surprised he can do the pose. He's able to lift his finger all the way up, and this looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. Alright, next one. Also it closes. So, I don't know which tape that is. It could be Ravage or Laserbeak or the Earthquake guy. What is his name? Tremor? No, that's the Mortal Kombat guy. Rumble? I think it might be Rumble. But anyways, yep. This looks cool. Even though he's got like floppy legs, he can stand because of the weight is all on the bottom there. But he's still susceptible to falling over. Alright, next one. Optimus Prime comes with a bit more accessories than Soundwave. Actually, he comes with like more than double. He gets the Ion Blaster, the Matrix of Leadership, And he's got his Energon axe. I think it's supposed to go on the right hand, but you can put it on whatever hand, so just put it on his, I just put it on his left so you can have them both at the same time. And a pivot would be nice here on his legs. He's kind of like, I feel like he can fall over backwards. But yep, this is also pretty cool. His left arm is kind of loose though. Like, his elbow is loose, so he can't hold the gun up unless you lift up his whole arm. He also gets these open palm hands. He cannot hold the Matrix though, I tried. But I guess these are cool for style posing. And there's a better look at the Matrix. You could just jam it in there if you want. Since he can't hold it, I guess it's just gonna stay in there. Here he is. Next. And his last hand is one pointing hand for his right arm. I don't know why all of his stuff goes on his right arm though. The gun is for the right hand and the axe. I mean, the axe can go on either hand, but it's supposed to be on his right hand. Also, Optimus Prime does not have double jointed elbows, so yeah, he's not. Their articulation is not as good as Soundwave's. But these, yeah, these are bendable. But yep. Pointing hands, you can do that thing. That famous. I don't know if it was Nostalgia Critic that did it. The Jesus thing.
I died for your sin.
You can't really pull off the jump pose from the movie because no waist articulation and his legs are floppy. But you'd need a stand anyways to get him to. His legs can't kick high enough too. Oh well. Let's get to Megatron. Alright. So Megatron gets his Energon mace, and he also gets just Energon. And he also gets a bunch of hands. But for some reason, they're all left hands, so... Also, and a trigger holding hand, even though he doesn't have a gun. I guess you can give him a Soundwave's gun. Also, one thing, he actually does have a waist. Sorry I didn't catch that. Soundwave also has a waist, so the only one that doesn't have waist articulation is Optimus Prime, unfortunately. But these guys, they all get waists. And his flap things move. I guess if you wanna... I don't know why they move. You could lift his leg up higher. I guess they do move with the waist. Alright. But, I do like the Energon Cube. The Energon Cube is cool, and the mace, also awesome. His face, though, like, he has a face, so I feel like he should have more expressions. They should have given him extra heads or something. Optimus and Soundwave don't have this problem because they don't have mouths, but he needs like a yelling face for the mace, and then like a laughing or a smug face for when he's got the Energon. It's like a basketball, actually. Maybe I can make him hold a basketball, a square basketball. He's gonna dunk on. Alright, so that is it for the accessories, I think. Let me just get one more thing. There he is on the Cybertronian throne that came with the coronation Starscream. And yep, he can sit on it. Looks pretty good. The gun there, getting in the way. But he can't even bend his legs up all the way anyway, so that's fine. Looks pretty cool. Let's get Soundwave in there. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Even though their quality is a little off. But I'm mostly happy with them. Holy crap, his waist. He also has waist. He can move his waist. That's crazy. Why is Megatron the best one? Like, he... Alright, so Megatron is clearly the best of these ones. He's got the best articulation. Except for the double jointed elbows. I think that's only Soundwave gets the double jointed elbows. God damn it. Unfortunately, that means that Optimus is the worst of these three, which is too bad, because he's my favorite guy. Alright, so in conclusion, I am mostly happy with these guys, but that's only because I paid $12 for each of them. If I had paid $24.99, then I'd probably be more upset, because the quality is not really there, except for their appearance, except for just their aesthetics. They look really awesome. They're G1, so I'll automatically like that. But Optimus Prime, for some reason, has the worst articulation of the three, and Soundwave is just really floppy for some reason. And Megatron is actually mostly perfect. He just needed extra heads because he has a face, so it'd just be better for him to be more expressive than these two guys right here. They do look super good though. I think I'm gonna give these a 2 out of 5 because the articulation should be a lot better because they can't transform. So if they can't transform, that means they should be able to move around better, and they don't. Optimus Prime, no waist swivel for him for some reason. Can he do a 90-degree kick? No, he can't. Not that he could anyways because of the floppiness. But yeah, 2 out of 5. But I do recommend getting them if you can get them for cheap, and if you don't mind non-transforming Transformers, because they do look really cool. Look at this. This looks awesome. Alright, I think that's it. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.